Hello, viewers. Welcome to today's episode. Today, we are going to talk about 5 kinds of people that you should not marry. If you're considering marrying a person, look out for these 5 kinds of people that you should not marry. Number one, don't get married to a person who does not fear God. Because when we fear God, we do things that honor Him. So when a person fears God, you know that they have some boundaries, they have some limits that they follow. They obey God's instructions. So when someone obeys God's instructions, for example, the word of God says that love your neighbor as you love yourself. So they will do some things because they are doing it in obedience to the God that they fear. So make sure that the person you are considering to marry fears God, genuinely fearing God, not just by speaking, but in their action. They honor God, they fear God. Number two, do not get married to a person who does not respect anyone. There are some people who do not respect anyone. They don't have respect for anyone. However, a person is supposed to have some authority that he or she respects. You need to have some authority. We grow up with authority all over the place, in the home, in business, in the workplace, in school. So a person should have someone that they look up to as authority. When the person says don't do that, they honor that, they respect that. So you want to get married to a person who has the ability to respect authority. They are able to respect authority, not people who think that they cannot respect anyone, because that tells a lot about their character. That shows, and also that will give you the opportunity to have someone if you have issues in your relationship, you can have someone that that if we go to this person and have a talk, will be my partner will have that respect to listen. There are some people who don't listen to anyone. That is a red flag. Get married to a person who can be under the authority of someone, whether it's in the church, whether it's in the workplace, whether it's in business, whether it's in the home. It shows that you are ready to learn. You can be someone who is teachable. You are teachable, and in this life we keep learning. We keep learning. So you want to get married to someone who is open to learning, who can respect authority. Number three, don't get married to a hot-tempered person, a person who cannot control his or her temper, a person who says that I couldn't control myself, I just had to do A, B, C, D, E. A person should be able to control his or her temper. The word of God says that a hot-tempered person does foolish things. When you're hot-tempered, when you can't control your temper, you end up doing foolish things and then regret later. So this is one of the things that you should look out for when you want to get married. Don't get married to a person who does not control his or her temper. A person should be able to control their mouth. They should be able to control their actions. They should be able to control their temper. Number four, don't get married to a person who cheats on you when you are dating. When people are cheating, they'll say, oh, I'll stop, I'll not do it again. What? The question should be, if I didn't catch you cheating, were you going to stop? If I didn't catch you cheating, were you going to stop? Are you apologizing because I caught you cheating? So don't get married to a person who is cheating on you while you're dating, and they tell you that, no, when I get married to you, I'll stop cheating. That is not true. Most people who cheat when you're dating, they will continue cheating when you get married. After all, you already know that they are cheating, so they continue cheating. So if you don't want headaches when you get married, if you don't want to have problems in your relationship, don't get married to a person who cheats on you while you're dating. Number 5, don't get married to an abuser. So people abuse each other in different ways. Some abuse each other physically, some abuse each other emotionally, some abuse each other financially, some abuse each other verbally, or any other form of abuse. If you see it when you're dating, you are blessed. Sometimes it's difficult to see it when you're dating, but if you see it when you're dating that this person is abusing me physically, this person is abusing me verbally, this person is abusing me psychologically or emotionally, end that relationship, because that will be the order of the day when you get married. They will abuse you, and abusers oftentimes are clever. They abuse and they come back and they act nice. They abuse you again, they come back, apologize, they behave like they are nice to you. They keep abusing you. So if you notice that you are dating someone, whether a man or a woman, they are abusing you again and again, end that relationship, because if you not, they will continue abusing you even when you get married. Thank you so much for watching. May I encourage you to subscribe, like the video, click the notification button, and share the video with others. Thank you for your support. See you next time.